the Bowness Park redevelopment and restoration project began way back in 2008, and what we started to do was we started just engaging the community of Bowness.
The input that we received from the community and from stakeholders told us how much the heritage of this park and the history of the park, how important it was to them, and that affected the design of the elements very significantly. The park has been very popular with Calgarians. It was being loved to death. It was tired and worn and hadn't had any recapitalization for decades.
Probably the last significant change that had happened was from the 1960s. So the Parks Department felt that it was very important to maintain and celebrate the history of the park.
The wading pool which is a current state-of-the-art facility, was located exactly where the swimming hole was a century ago. The concession building is still in the same place, but it's been completely redone with a lovely deck that sits out over the lagoon. The pathways through the park have been improved. They no longer carry cars. People can stroll throughout the park.
Heritage conservation in general is about conserving places that people love, places that are important to society, places that give people a connection to the city they live in, to the community that they live in.
The beauty of Bowness Park is that you can come any time of the year and have fun. In the summer there's the boating, there's the little miniature train, picnicking, wading pool. In the winter time, the lagoon is frozen and you can come skating and also strolling throughout the park. It's just a great natural area park. There were a number of challenges on this project. One of them was that shortly after we started the construction work in 2012, we had the flood of 2013.
We were so lucky that we had started the project in 2012, and we were so lucky that we started the project with the restoration and stabilization of the riverbank, or the damage could have been so much worse.
Our contractors who were already on site did a fabulous job of helping restore, to mitigate the damage that the flood did to the park.
It was a huge, huge impact, but we could have lost significant portions of the river edge if we hadn't started in 2012.
The park has a history of over 100 years, and we saw our role as positioning it for its next 100 years of history.